back in the... I don't even know if we... I guess it's not even really a booth. It's just our rooms. Although I don't know where you're... Like, mine is, like, in my bedroom, in my apartment.
I'm up in the attic of the house.
The attic?
Yeah. When you have your own house, you can put your gaming room wherever you want.
Interesting. I guess that would be decent for internet.
Yeah. Fiber plus direct hookup. So we're pretty good up here.
I'm always scared of attics because when I was little, the guy working in the attic, like, his foot fell through the roof in my room.
When I was running the cable, I was terrified of that also.
But anyway, small talk aside, we're a little bit late, but it's Pro League. And we've got a best of 3 coming up, and it's the second of our bracket, of our opening bracket, and it's Blind Bandits versus Puppies and Kittens. As you can see, the bracket has been updated with Conspiracy's dominating win against Night Owls. They have a date with Roas and Kill Leader Pre-Fire as well. And then Night Owls has been sent down to the lower bracket where they will... I don't know if they play the loser of this game or if they play the loser of a different game. But they play a loser of some game coming up.
Imagine potentially a loser of this game.
That would be what I would assume. But,
yeah,
you know, I don't like making assumptions.
No.
But anyway, we've got 2. I believe this is our fourth and our 5th seed. The Blind Bandits versus Puppies and Kittens. Both of these teams are very good. There's not much to say about Puppies and Kittens. Have one of the reigning champs on there in the Call-Out Expert. Blind Bandits are a very, very good team in the fragging department. They've got Hit Draco. They've got Comets. They sadly do not have Tiny Taco today. I guess I should pull up the rosters while I'm talking about them. They sadly will not have Tiny Taco today. He had to get subbed out at the last second. In his place will be your old team captain, Mr. Gorbert Scoons.
This will be fun.
It will be very fun. We have Wansboro as well as the team captain for those Blind Bandits, and Toast Ferratu as their hard support. And over on the other side, we have Call-Out Expert, as I said, the previous major winner, the Season 2 major winner. Hank Cyclone, who is actually an old member of Polar's Revenge from last season. He's had a very good season, actually, in the regular season. My old teammate from Vividation, Mr. Baby Merchant. We have Jay, and then in place of Kinger tonight, we will have God of Defeat of Squirrel fame. These are 2, I think, very evenly matched teams overall.
They are. Blind Bandits towards the tail end of the season picked up a couple decent wins to put them in the number 3rd seed. And then Puppies and Kittens finished the season out in the 6th spot, the coveted 6th spot to get into.
Were they the 6th spot? I thought they were the 5th spot.
No, they were the 6th head-to-head points.
They were the 6th seed, so this is actually our 3rd seed versus our 6th seed.
Yes, it is. So, like we said last week, it's not how you finish, it's when you get hot and getting in there. So, Blind Bandits got hot when it mattered, and Puppies and Kittens held on. And rumor mill saying Puppies and Kittens have been working on some stuff.
I know. I'm very curious about this game. It feels a little dirty that I'm hosting this game, considering I play the winner.
You're going to be taking good notes, right?
Yeah, I'll just be going around the whole thing. Oh, that's interesting. How do I beat that? But anyway, what I'm looking for is Puppies and Kittens has a lot of... They've been here before. 2 of their 5 team members were final 2 last season. Were the first and the second team. Hank also made the playoffs last season. Comets, actually, to be fair, I believe Comets and Wands also made the playoffs last season. So we actually have teams that have a lot of playoff experience between these 2. Not a lot of new faces.
See, I don't have that background. It's good stuff to know. Keeps the server spicy.
It does keep the server spicy. Who's trying to DM me on Discord? Leave me alone.
Just let us know.
Alright, but let's see what the maps are going to. So, Blind Bandits, they banned Skyscraper and Theme Park. Puppies and Kittens banned Bank and Coastline. So our first map, picked by Blind Bandits themselves, is going to be Chalet. Oddly enough, though, I noticed this earlier, Puppies and Kittens chose to start on defense on Chalet.
Be a good one. I imagine they're trying to keep some sort of momentum in their favor, get it warmed up on defense, keep the win percentage easier to start, and then get warmed up, and then kick it in the butt in the attacking half.
It is entirely possible. You know, if they have a good defensive half on Chalet, it'll be pretty easy to close out the map.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Oregon was Puppies and Kittens' choice for that second map pick. Blind Bandits choosing to start defense, Puppies and Kittens choosing to start attack. After Blind Bandits ban Villa, Puppies and Kittens ban Clubhouse, our final, our decider, the map we go to if we need all three is going to be Cafe Dostoyevsky, one of my personal favorite maps.
One of my least favorite.
Oh, look at that. I am very excited for this game, and so really without any further delay, let's go ahead and start getting into it. So let me go ahead, stop streaming that, start streaming the siege. Sorry for a moment, I just want to make sure that my beautiful partner in crime can hear the game. And away we go.
So for those that don't know, I spent all of last play day without audio.
Yes.
It's very difficult to get into and keep track of what was going on.
It is very unfortunate. Siege is a very auditory game, which is hilarious since Ubisoft doesn't even seem to realize that. Did you see all of the leaks for what the changes are?
I went through them and looked at them. They make sense to me. I'm okay with them. They're not controversial.
I actually agree. I don't mind a lot of the changes. I just hope that the Finka nerf goes through.
I actually went through and reread their note on Finka and LMG specifically. Language they used was specific. So I have a feeling they're going to tune Finka independent of LMG.
It's possible, because even without the LMG, Finka's a very strong... The Spear is a very good gun, as we can see, because Finka is our first ban here. The Spear's a very good gun. Her frag grenades are by far the best piece of utility you can bring as an attacker at this point in time. Just because of how ridiculously strong depth charging is.
She's got the Con 6 also.
Yeah, I actually heard, isn't Yana gonna lose it, according to the patch notes?
That's what the leak says. Let's see.
I think that would probably make Yana's pick rate... I think that'll probably bring Ashe back into the meta, to be perfectly honest.
Not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it either. I think I've always loved the G36, and I also... The R4C is... It grew on me a lot towards the end of Ashe's life.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have Siege in front of us. We have Comets running the Maverick, Mr. Gorbert, King Goon running the Ace, Jackal in the hands of Wansboro. That's one of the operators. When I think of Wansboro a lot. He likes to bring it. He brings it a lot, and he's good with it.
Yeah, nice thing with Jackal, you can solo enter, check for feet. Not necessarily need a drone to walk you in.
Correct. Then we have Tosferatu playing that Nomad, playing that Flank Watch, and finally hit Draco on the Yana. Meanwhile, on the side of the defense, we have Call It Expert playing the Mute. We have Hank Cyclone playing the Bandit. That's an operator he tends to run very often, to great effect. Jay running the Mozzie, an operator he's very comfortable with. Baby Merchant playing that Jaeger. He tends to play that Jaeger in very aggressive positions. If I had to guess, it'll probably be put in this Mesa area.
Yep.
And then Defeat playing Smoke, but without the shotgun.
No Umai as of right now, favoring some sort of intel on the Mozzie. Gorbert, King Goon there. Signature on the Ace, so nothing shocking there for me.
He's also got the Diffuser. He'll be playing Hard Breach, it looks like, for them. And support as well. Let's see how that goes as this match is underway. I'm looking forward to some good Siege. Looks like... Oh, they're actually setting this up. They're actually setting this up relatively in the pro way. They're going to have Smoke playing on this Mez in this position. They're going to have Jaeger playing in this power position in small library.
Collected feet holes on the half wall.
Yep. Sounds like a door broken somewhere, and we already have Toast in. Are they aware of this?
Planted.
Toast manages to get into a gunfight there. Merchant is the only one who ended up taking damage, though, probably from that small window. They're checking cams constantly, making sure that there's no one in sight. Comet's chucking a nade, just bounces.
Barely get in the corner. Toast out of drones, so he's going to need his teammate here to throw him in.
Wands is now in as well in library, and will pick up Defeat. Picks up the opening pick. Merchant is over there in small library. He's going to just have to want to run away, I think, at this point. And he will indeed. What a ballsy jump in there by the side of Blind Bandits. Usually those are power positions that defense can hold, but they managed to pick up an opening pick and a pretty damn big one, getting smoked that early.
And they're in quick, too. They got in over half the round left.
Yep. They're aware that that bandit is currently in sight. That's actually huge because we know how much Hank likes to roam and likes to rotate on this map. And knowing he's in sight gives you a little bit more breathing room.
3 C4s to play.
3 C4s to play with. That is true.
Move anyone down under.
Doesn't look like anyone's down under. It looks like they are all on site. Yes, this is a full hold on site. And it looks like, if I had to guess, they're probably just going to be very content in going in, trying to get this plant down on half wall. It looks like Wands is going to do a late rotate down here.
Yep.
There is someone down there.
That might be the bandit, I think.
Might be indeed.
West Main.
Oh.
Yeah, he went West Main.
He's going to scan him, so he's going to catch him. It is the bandit. He's going to pre-place that C4 right on the typical plant spot to try and catch it. Now as he runs away, Wands doesn't seem aware that that C4 is up there. Mythic's going to go for this plant. Oh, but the C4 is off anyway, so it doesn't matter. That plant's going down on half wall. Mozzie swings out, gets picked up by Jay, swings out, gets picked up by Goon. Comet's managed to pick up Cyclone. Merchant picks up Comets. Draco picks up Merchant, and Wands finishes off. What a clean attack there, honestly. That was nice.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. I was very worried with that C4.
Chose to let it go. I mean, I heard it on the cast. I'd terrified. Be the first thing I'd shoot that. Then. No,
I understand what was going on. He was probably so terrified of Hank still being down there, he wasn't willing to look at the ceiling just yet. But
absolutely.
But by God, that's one of those moments. No, you're just supporting your planting, and then all of a sudden you hear it underneath you. Oh, there's a C4. As you're typing away.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And it looks like the side of Puppies and Kittens are going to try this top 4 hold once again. I think top 4 is actually my hot take. Once you get comfortable with basement, I think top 4 is probably the worst site.
Yeah, I'm not in favor of basement just because how quick it is to get into sight. I mean, once you go trench, you're easy 6 feet from sight. Same thing with blue. Blue's relatively short.
I would agree with that. It definitely, like I said, it definitely takes a lot more comfort level to be able to play basement.
Yeah, like something that used to be in favor way back in the day was leaving the kitchen hatch open and playing above that for that rush potential in the backside, but I'm starting to see that come back into favor in Pro League right now.
Usually they'll have like an Oryx, and they'll have all these hatches open on this side of the map.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually a really big fan of that play, personally. So we'll see. It looks like just going to be another attack right into library. I doubt they will let them just jump into library, though. You have to imagine they won't allow that.
Yeah. Well, they were looking. Puppies and Kittens are looking to play the delay on the smoke for Chimney there, but that's a very risky position to do.
Well, they managed to get the stuff off the wall, but Hank is waiting with the Cade Claw.
4 things pop off. No real changes on Blind Bandits. Puppies and Kittens brought the Rooney, the Cade. That's it. In favor of the Mute and Bandit.
Yes, that is correct. Hank drops 1 electricity operator for the other. Rooney's an incredibly strong operator. One of, I think, the strongest operators in the game. So I always love seeing her get brought. Looks like they're trying to just set up crossfires here to be able to deal with this Jaeger and the smoking positions. Merchant manages to take some fight. Looks like he's taking some damage from that window. He sails in, doesn't quite get him. He takes a little bit of damage from the window. And Draco, what a pinch there. And then another pickup on Hank, but he gets swung. Draco is having a lot of fun on those blue stairs. Comets picks up another onto defeat, and it's down to a 2v4 with a lot of time left. You good, Card?
Yeah, I'm just running through my head right now everything that's going on.
A lot has been happening in very
it's moving very quick, and that was the one thing I was worried about with Blind Bandits with the roster change.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It is very quick. Oh, Comets. It's gonna hold this angle, and then they're probably just gonna go for this plant.
Yeah.
It looks like they're just gonna go for this plant again. They're aware that this plant is going down. Comets picks up call out. Oh, the C4 is going to stop
Ooh,
Goon.
that's deep.
Yep.
Nice.
C4 manages to pick up King Goon and stops him. He might have gotten the call that Jackal's coming from behind him. Looks like they're going to
That's
scan.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate. This is where Jackal gets really annoying and becomes almost
It's-
what we call a bully operator.
It's very oppressive real quick once you get everyone back on site.
Yeah. I mean,
Numbers
we're
in your favor.
very, very strong attack so far from the side of Blind Bandits. And it looks like Puppies and Kittens will agree because we're going to see our first bar defense here.
But to your point, the Aruni, very versatile. Good rate of fire on the Roni. Good long range with the DMR. Good gadgetry. Good gadget.
The DMR is my personal favorite of the two at this point, just because literally if you just hit 2 body shots, it downs anyone.
Yeah, I favor the DMR for different site setups. Bank second floor, I'll play elevator with the camera peeking out towards vending. I'll run the DMR for that because
Defenders, protect
the
your
Roni at
bombs
range like
from
that just
being used
doesn't
by
work.
attackers.
The Roni's really good in these closer quarter fights because it does no damage once it drops off.
Yep. And that was the Roni's a favor of Kinger, Puppies Kittens player.
Yep.
Not playing. Subbed out.
Sadly not playing right now, no. It is worth, again, as I said in the previous matchup, it is worth noting, this is Blind Bandits map pick. They feel most comfortable on this map pick. So it shouldn't be a
They chose to
surprise.
start on defense.
10 seconds to go.
Puppies and Kittens chose to start on defense.
Oh, okay.
It was Blind Bandits map pick that Puppies and Kittens chose to start on defense on. Which was it was a gamble. You and I both already talked about that.
Yeah.
We'll see. And it
Sorry.
could absolutely still pay off.
A lot going on the screen, trying to process it and also formulate some sort of thought and hold a conversation.
You're fine.
I was thinking, interesting that we kept the ace, but Gorbert's comfortable in the AK, so we'll bring it.
I mean, Ace is one of those... He's an operator that can very easily swap between being that hard breach, being that support, while also being that entry fragger if you need him to.
Yes.
And that's, I think that fits probably Gorbert's playstyle the best.
Stepping into Gemini.
Going to jump in. They seem to be aware that there is a Jaeger waiting for them up here. The question is, does Jaeger know that they're on that rappel? He will now, as some shots are missed. He's just going to dip on out of there. Seems like this attack...
Wasting-
Oh, sorry, go for it.
He's wasting good time right now. Minute in. We're doing Puppies, or Blind Bandits looking to do a full clear.
Call out, man. Just pick up an early pick on a Wands, just waiting for them down there in dining. That's the Jackal off the board. It looks like what we're seeing from the side of Puppies and Kittens, we're seeing a much more aggressive play from them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a really good... I think that's something that a lot of teams need to do more of. Get in the face of the attack, don't let them get comfortable, don't let them get their setup, and try to just stall them. But
On
it
the
looks like-
mid-side maps, you really need to do that, and Chalet falls into a mid-size map for me.
And it looks like they're getting aggressive now on the side of Blind Bandits. They want to try to start taking these fights, and it looks like Puppies and Kittens at this point. They got their opening pick. They'll just take these opening fights. Toast.
Oh no.
Isn't aware, and Call Out manages to pick up the kill. Still playing very aggressive. That Roni in her hands is doing some work.
Call it set up great for a late flank.
Oh, Goon, I think he was just opening a window and manages to pick up the head from Hank. It does look like Callout's just watching the main lobby in case they drop down. Good positioning here. Defeat's gonna play this shield. Oh, this is such an annoying shield to deal with.
That's a good pixel angle too.
Yep.
Shield alone, but you set up for the pixel like that.
Yep. He manages to pounce up right at the right time, picks up Comet. He's gonna be able to get his foot. Oh, and he might even get more. He doesn't. He manages to sprint across. They're running out of time though. We're down to 15 seconds. They haven't even begun to get to this site. I think they'll just have to leave Comets for dead. Oh, Merchant's
That drop.
bleeding. Yep. And all that's left now is hit Draco. A much better defense coming in from Puppies and
Have
Kittens.
run out of time.
Yep. So worrisome thing right now. We'll see if this persists, but the Jackal got downed and out of the game immediately. The attack slowed down. That is not good. Ideally, if you're running a Jackal, you want to be able to you want people to pick up droning if they get down and not miss a beat. But I think Blind Bandits may potentially struggle if Puppies and Kittens can keep finding this Jackal pick off the start.
We shall see. It looks like we're going to go back up to that second floor, that master bedroom and office. That's a risk. That is a risky decision. Because you've already lost this site twice. If you lose it a third time, at best, you are tying this half.
At best. And knowing Call Out Expert, I believe there might be a little bit of coaching going on with... Oh.
I guess it changed last second while you and I were talking about it. This I much prefer.
Yeah.
Even if you do consider it the weaker site, Blind Bandits have proven that they can attack top floor. Arguably, they attacked it fairly dominantly both of their times. I think you take the risk on another site, see how it goes. Looks like Call Out usually played more of a support role, especially last season. Would stick on site, take those gunfights, call, orient people. It looks like they're taking a bit more of an aggressive stance, and I kind of like it.
I do as well. I don't want to give away too much, obviously, because I did scrim against Puppies and Kittens to help get them into shape. But I'm not surprised to see Call It Expert on the Aruni right now. As she said, she was more along that support role.
These Aruni gates are very aggressive as well. They're being set up
Yep.
on site.
Still have 2 reinforcements also, so if she wants first kitchen. Instead, it looks like we're just going to go for a big garage take. Fine.
Does look like that indeed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ozzy Pest catches the drone. They now know that Jaeger's going to be playing up top west main, but it looks like Comets just does not care. He's already set up down here.
Bandits are already halfway through their drone economy.
Yeah, they're already halfway through their drone economy. And really, they haven't taken a hell of a lot of land. They've taken a bit, they've taken a decent chunk, but this is very easy to maintain and hold them in this area. Then again, they have wall open.
It's just smoke behind the shield in its position.
Yep, and that's an and we just have we just have Toast walking right in, getting picked up. They know Jay is now over in blue. They don't seem to be aware, though, how far the smoke is pushed up. They have gotten rid of the shield. Oh, and Goon is such low health. Smoke canister's getting burned out real fast. Oh, what a lot of damage taken. And Comets manages to pick up Jaeger, and then they managed to pick up Callout. That hatch is open. This is a very, very dangerous place now for these defenders underneath. 1 smoke canister left for Smoke, and he manages to... No! Goon manages to pick up defeat! That's a huge pickup. That's a C4 gone now. All that's left for Denial is in the hands of Bandit.
I don't think they know about the deployable camera either.
I don't think they do, but it doesn't really
Nope, it's getting hard pings.
Oh, but he won't win the gunfight against Draco. All that's left now is Jay, just in a rough position. I feel like it is a very quick attack. I feel like the best way to describe these attacks, though, is chaos. Overwhelm.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
we talked about Blind Bandits burning through the drone economy, but there must have been getting good intel to call how many people are on-site, off-site, to be that aggressive and that chaotic about it.
Agreed. I mean, we saw top floor. We just saw a little bit of it from Merchant's perspective. He ran back into dining to help support call out. The wall and trophy gets sledged open, so they get a long view of kitchen to watch the hatch. He's getting shot from there. He runs back to that half wall, and instantly there's just Comet standing at top west main waiting for him. I mean, what do you do? There's nothing you can do in that situation. It was perfectly executed. Now, I suppose Puppies and Kittens are going to try this top floor again because this is what they feel most comfortable with. It is true, like I said, that they've lost the site twice now, but it does eventually just come down to what you're comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable going down to kitchen, it doesn't matter how much you've lost this top floor.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
We do have some differences. Jay, instead of Mozzie, is going to be bringing the Maestro. Defeat is off the smoke. Is going to be playing Thunderbird instead. Hank back on that Bandit. Call out on the Mute, and Merchant's going to be playing that Jaeger. Oh. Comet's having a very, very belated good luck, have fun. That was late. Draco sitting at 5-1. Comet sitting at 5-1. Or wait, is he 5-3? No, he's 5-1. Okay.
Yep.
We do see a droning now of Library. It looks like they're just going to try and do the exact same push here. But it doesn't look like Puppies and Kittens are going to play into it this time around.
Still have 3 C4s on the defensive side.
Draco manages to catch Merchant. He's looking for a drone on that barbed wire and just can't find it. And that's the opening pick for the side of Blind Bandits. Do they know Defeat is down here, though, is the real question.
Attackers have located
I think
a bomb.
that depth charge may have been trying to get the batteries, but we'll see.
That's so unfortunate.
I know it
now.
missed.
Yes. They know that Defeat is down there thanks to that Jackal, so they know that he's off-site. It did, in fact, miss, so they're just going to go ahead. They're going to let Comets do it. That's what you do. And then use one nade. Yep. If it doesn't work out, just go ahead and make it easier on yourselves. There it goes.
Safety with the ace.
Now it looks like they're just content in setting up for this post plant.
Yeah.
They're watching, making sure. Ooh, this could be bad. If Ace jumps in at an awkward time, but they know he's there. But Hank has managed to pick up the kill onto Comets. Definitely wary of this basement player coming up. For good reason, too.
They know, but the sledge can definitely shoot out above, or hammer out above chimney stairs and have a nice passive angle onto Thunderbird if they decide to come up.
Defeat is back up top, though, and it looks like he's going to catch. Oh, he just misses. Oh, just a few more bullets. Literally one, but Jay manages to pick up Draco. This is suddenly very winnable for the side of Blind Bandits. Oh, but Wands actually manages to win the fight against Defeat, despite being on such low health. They know where this Maestro is. They know that they can't afford to just jump in and go for this plant. Oh, but they're blinding the Maestro. He's going to panic fire, but Toast manages to pick up the kill. It's now down to a 3v1. They don't know how close Hank is. What?
Hank, why are you sprinting?
Oh, that made me sad. That made me sad. Callout manages to pick up one onto Wands. It is now a 2v1 with King, Goon, and Tosferatu remaining. Callout's going to know exactly where Goon is this entire time. But it looks like they're afraid of where Toast is going to be.
I imagine they're going to take a little bit of a time out here.
Yeah, it's possible they're just sitting to talk about it. They can go back to Bar, which they know is a good defense. And a 4-2 defensive half on Chalet is not bad at all.
No. But if you were looking to come in this... Oh, Corbett's lagging.
I believe someone's about to get kicked from the game. No!
Yep.
Position compromised.
That is
Corbett is now dropped. Yeah.
Corbett has been dropped. We will go ahead and pause to try and get him in. That is highly unfortunate that that Claymore happened. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to keep me updated on him getting in. So let's talk about that last round. That last round looked really strong for Puppies and Kittens. You know, they did give up the opening pick on Merchant, but they fought back. It was... Wands had literally no HP at that point, that late in the round. No. Defeat wasn't prepared for how aggressive Wands was going to get with such low HP. He manages to get that pick on the bottom, cleans out that bottom. Beautiful util work from Nomad. I believe that was Toast. Getting that... God, I'm trying to talk, but I'm hiccuping because of the root beer I drink.
Arts? A&W?
No. So, St. Arnold's.
Ah, okay.
You know, that, like, glass bottle or whatever? The, like, fancy root beer?
That bougie root beer.
Yeah, I think everything tastes better in a glass bottle, to be fair.
Yeah. But
anyway, moving on, back to our topic at hand. Beautiful util work by Toast. Manages to, even if he loses that gunfight against that Maestro, he puts him in a more awkward position away from that corner he's holding.
Mm-hmm.
But he manages to win the gunfight, sets up amazingly for the post plant. Hank, just unfortunately, is moving a little too fast. Can't get his gun up in time, loses the gunfight out to Goon. And then once Hank is gone, there's really nothing Callout can do in that situation, stuck in a 1v2 with excellent post-plant positioning from the side of Blind Bandits.
And a Claymore.
and a Claymore.
So one thing that seemingly worked better for Puppies and Kittens was, even though they were getting droned out, they did a great job burning through drone utility of the attackers and keeping Blind Bandits guessing a little bit with regards to where the roamer was and whether or not they were an issue. There's a couple times in there where attackers are kind of double checking their shoulder, making sure things are still safe. I almost think this last one here on Bard, you do what you were talking about earlier with meet him at the door, punch him in the face, dip, and then come back again. Keep them guessing and just keep them slowed up.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a really... continue. I thought
yeah,
you were done.
and again, the bar site, they won it on time because it did take them a while. So I think if they can keep that up, they'll end 4-2 and be in better shape.
All right, we do have King Goon returning to us. I'm going to give them just a second to pick it up. Well, I guess it doesn't particularly matter. I'm just going to make sure that they fully loaded in.
There he is.
All right, we're starting back up.
We have a Cav, which is locked in.
We do have a Cav locked in.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I don't mind a Cav. Oh, you know exactly why they're bringing the Cav.
The Jackal.
Yep.
Yeah,
So when Cav is silent stepping, her footprints do not show up on the ground.
Attackers
And
have located a bomb.
if she does get picked up and she does get tracked, she can still counter the tracking by hitting the silent step.
Is that true?
That is true. So if I'm a huge fan of Jackal. I don't think Jackal's worth a ban, provided you know how to play around a Jackal and play with a Jackal. It's just, it's not worth it in my opinion, because you can use it against the attackers if you're a little bit more methodical and calculated with how you maneuver about the map.
5 seconds left.
Well, as a roamer, you can always, if you get Jackal tracked, you're like, okay, so they're after me. They know where I am. They're going to play around where I am.
Exactly. It's a variable. And if you hold an aggressive angle, you can just sit there forever and not give them anything.
This is a very interesting bulletproof. The weird thing is, so you can destroy that TV, and I believe it will destroy the bulletproof because it's not. I'm
actually surprised it didn't destroy the TV being put down.
I'm also surprised. We'll see though. I haven't messed around with many bulletproofs. I have set places I like putting them, and then I just don't mess with it.
Looks like we're going for the same. West side clear.
It does indeed. Comments, bring that Flores. I love Flores. I think they're one of the best operators in the game until they eventually get nerfed. Which we'll see if that ever happens.
Flores underrated.
Can you even call him underrated? Seems like everyone. Oh, what a pick!
Good pick. And that's again your Jackal off the board.
That's Jackal off the board.
First big pick.
Really?
So that gives Cav free reign.
Yes, it does. That's exactly what Cav is doing.
I wouldn't do that though. That's a lot of bodies.
It is a lot of bodies. But here's the thing. You don't need to get the interrogation.
No, you just need to get a pick and dip.
Yep, get a pick and dip. And that's exactly what happens right there. But Comets just gets getting really aggressive there. Kind of what you have to do, though, at that point. Oh, no, but they don't know the bandit. Comets isn't dead yet. The question is, it sounds like they know that... Yeah, they know Goon's coming, and Hank manages to just be a thorn in the side. I wonder if it... I don't know if it was misdroning, if it was just a little bit too aggressive, moving a little too fast. But they don't know that Hank is here. Oh, and Toast won't win that gunfight. Hank is an annoying roamer. He is...
Hank is good.
He is consistently an annoying roamer to go up against.
And the shocker there is the Nomad head stuns.
Yeah, but you also don't know exactly where he is, and I'm of the mindset I would much rather die missing shots than die with a flashbang in my hand.
I'd much rather die with no utility in my pocket than all of it. And to Nomad's credit, there were air jabs down, so she didn't die with all the utility in her pocket.
I guess that is true.
4-2 defensive half.
It's a
Set
4-2
blind
defensive
bandits.
half.
Well, 2-4 defensive half. Setting bandits up pretty good here if they want to run around.
Yeah.
Attackers need to
I
locate
think, though, this is, this is what we expect from Chalet. However strong those attacks were from the side of Blind Bandits, this is a standard scoreline after Chalet. Ooh, might be a little miscommunication here. Usually, you do not reinforce both of these walls. Unless this is their plan, of course.
Ah, yes it is, because they're going to toss the Cade Claw up in the rafters on the other side, I believe.
Entirely
So
possible.
that'll get all 4 panels then.
10 seconds left.
Ooh.
Okay, so they're still going to have one corner safe.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah. I like
Which
it.
means, which means they're going to have to open up the side closest to that fluke balcony.
What it also means is that a nade from below or an ash charge from below won't do anything.
Cannot get that second claw, yep.
I like it a lot. Merchant running his standard ash. We have Call It Expert playing the Nomad. Hank on the Hibana. Jay's having a quietly solid game here.
Yep. Keeping them in it for sure.
Oh, the Mutant going down. Ones is an aggressive maniac. And he's about to get naded out. Here it comes. I respect the play, sir. I respect it. I knew it was going to happen. Hit Draco manages to pick up the kill right away, and then I believe he's just going to dip. Oh. I'm reloading. Little bit of lag in there. I think that's just on my end and not quite on the end of the players, however. I now see Defeat jumping right in. I'm gonna take this ground. There's a mute jammer.
Figure out who's who.
Yeah, he eventually figured it out, though. It looks like very aggressively taking this ground here, but they can't figure out why this wall's not getting unelectrified.
Yep.
Here's the other thing as well, with these being Hibana pellets, they are very slow.
Very slow, and they need to get the that wall taken care of.
Yeah. There's no foothold, so they can't peek in. I mean,
They're bunkered in.
This is going to be annoying. Jay is going to have to jump in and try to mab this wall. They have no nades for underneath. All they have left are ash charges, and it looks like that's exactly what Merchant's going to go down and try and do. Oh, but Draco.
That's
can he
gonna.
see it? Oh, Draco!
No! Ash.
That's
not like that.
That's such a terrifying angle as the attacker. You just with your utility out, not even your gun, you just see a bearded
Maestro.
You just see a bearded Arabian man staring down at you.
Maestro's got the long angle, I think, here on some players.
I believe you are right. I mean, I don't see much. That
Oh, that's a
Kittens
pixel.
do here. Oh, but Jay manages to pick up a pick. Looks like Gorbert was just going to get a little too aggressive there, and now it's back down to a 3v3. This is still winnable. Draco looks like he's aware that they're not going to be going for... Oh, he's just going to wait. They're going to flash this out.
Hibana's so close to that one Cade Claw.
They are... I don't even think
Doesn't
it matters
know.
at this point because of how slow... Oh! Draco managed to pick up a triple. Make it a quad! He's one away from the ace. Jay managed to pick up Toast. Is Draco gonna go for the ace? He will, and he gets it.
He is. It's our first ace of the playoffs.
It is the first ace of the major, and it comes at the hands of Hit Draco. It's weird that how dominant Tigers was in the first game of the playoffs. He didn't actually get an ace. He got a lot of 4Ks and 3Ks.
Yep.
But I wouldn't say that was an actually dominant defense from Blind Bandits. I would say that was a good defense. I think everything kind of worked in their favor a little bit.
Yep. Almost curious about whether or not there's this discussion about swapping off of the Ash or any of the other operators in favor of like a Twitch, Callie, because I know Callie, her device radius, I think, may be enough to get the tight claw there on the bookshelf.
Attackers need to locate and
I definitely wouldn't have gotten the second one.
I think it would have gotten the one in sight. It wouldn't have gotten the one outside. If you put it on the top.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We're gonna see basement once again. Draco sitting at 11-3, doing work for his team. Gorbert and Comet sitting at 6 kills apiece. One sitting at 3 kills, and Toast sitting at 1. Call Out, meanwhile, sitting at 3. The top frag for the side of Puppies and Kittens is Jay currently. And actually, we're seeing Baby Merchant swap off that Ash, like you said. He's picking up the Ace instead.
We were just correct. The Tigers had first round of the first map. He had the Ace.
He did? I thought it was a 4K.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
I'm confident with the 4K. I'm 50-50 on the that Ace. I'll trust chat on that one.
If chat says it, it's law.
Yeah, the second person came through. Yeah, second Ace of the major.
Second Ace of the major.
I mean, that first, in our defense, that first series was quick and it was furious.
It was very fast. That first round, too, was a hectic one, if I recall correctly. Gorbert off roaming with that Roni in hand on the Mozzie. Oh, be careful here. They're definitely waiting for him. Don't do it. Oh, he jumps in the window. Takes a gunfight here. Oh, and gets him.
Down.
He downs him through the wall. There we go.
No Gon 6 on the Yana. Interesting.
Getting ready for the update.
Yeah.
Sad. And this is a much faster attack so far. We're already seeing from the side of Puppies and Kittens.
Yep.
Draco wants the C4, and it doesn't even do any damage. That's unfortunate, but the nade does. Oh, and the nade gets
Oh, that's
out. Unfortunate. That first nade not clearing the door meant that there wasn't anything to burn the ADS originally.
yep.
But a lot of denial at this point. I guess there
Ooh,
are
they got-
Goyos.
Those, yeah.
That first Goyo will be popped, and they're gonna get this long angle open. Goyo's gonna do a lot of damage! A lot of damage to Nomad. Oh, Comets is above. I didn't even realize. It doesn't look like
Comets could play spoilers to everything right now.
He pretty much could. He still has the C4 in pocket, so he probably wants to try and make sure he stays alive. Juan's not even aware how close he was to actually shooting someone right there. On site, you're just looking to hold. There we go. Comets managed to pick up Nomad. They know he's up there now. Or where Comet's gonna go. He just scampers on down. Not an awful play. He doesn't know
No,
where
40
the-
seconds left.
Yeah.
Come on back.
40 seconds, still has a C4. He doesn't know where the air jabs are set up. He doesn't know where drones are set up. I honestly agree with this decision. And alright. He's back.
Decision came out. Probably because
Oh,
the
he's
Hibana
going-
was playing
he's
above the
going
hatch.
for plant. Really smart play getting rid of that, but that diffuser's gonna go down if they don't move faster. That diffuser's gonna go down anyway, and now this is a post plant for the side of Puppies and Kittens. Jay just falls back. Oh, what a post plant this is now. Jay managed to pick up one. Oh, and Draco
What?
picks up the other. Jay picks up another. Unfortunate, just a little too slow getting on that hatch. Draco manages to pick up one. He doesn't know the long angle from defeat. And Puppies and Kittens pick up their first attack.
They're cleaning things up. And it's nice to see.
It is very
Dra-
nice to see.
They're trusting their gut a little bit there with the roam. No, go back, get that. They went up with 2 bodies at it because there was some sort of communication going on with where the stall out was on the defender or the attacker side.
Right.
Sorry, the defender side. I'm all over the place right now.
No, it's perfectly fine. I am personally getting tired. I'm actually a lot more tired than I thought I was.
I'm just sore from that hike yesterday. 7-6 will do that. Mowing the
Yeah.
lawn today, so.
Oh, mowing the lawn?
Sore.
Defenders
Yeah, finally after 2 weeks.
used by attackers.
Yeah, that's the beauty of like Texas in the South is that once it gets hot is when the grass grows as fast as it does.
Now the everything stopped growing here for a little bit just because of how hot it was and no rain. So.
That is true. There hasn't been any rain. Which has been a weird thing. I feel like the heat has been pretty standard for July, but the no rain is what's screwing everything up.
Yes, especially for our area. We're used to humidity. It hasn't been humid at all.
Puppies and Kittens, by the way, are already down to only 2 drones.
10 seconds remaining.
We've lost 3.
They're not one-
in this prep phase.
5 seconds.
Yeah, they're not. They're a team not used to bringing the jackal, which is good. However, if
Locate and defuse a bomb.
you're not going to bring that, you might want to think about bringing.
Make it 4 or all 5. Oh, if Goons it becomes aware of where that drone is, and it doesn't look like he is, but only one of the drones from Puppies and Kittens made it out alive of that prep phase.
No. So what's your take on Mozzie? Do you burn all 3 at the start? Do you walk with one of them in your pocket? Do you walk with all 3 in your pocket?
I think you just set up. I think you set up all up in power positions almost immediately. Puppies and Kittens now down to just a total of 4 drones with still over 2 minutes left. Gorbert has to be. Gorbert has to know that they know where he is right now.
They do. He shot the drone that came up behind him, and I have a feeling he's perfectly comfortable sitting up there and playing his life because he's wasted a minute.
Yep.
Doesn't have to peek.
Doesn't have to peek. I think he will take that risk and run away, but the window's about to get punched open. Jay takes a lot of damage. I think if I had to guess, Gorbert is just going to sit here now.
Where to help?
Unless Comets does what I think he might do. Oh. No, that was a head, Comets! Oh, Giannis head blended in with the snow in the background. And the opening pick goes to Puppies and Kittens. I think
Vector 1.5, please.
I think they think that was the Mozzie. Doesn't matter as Hank picks up Toast. This is now a bit more of an advantage for the side of Puppies and Kittens.
But that Mozzie's still roaming around.
Mozzie is still roaming
Get ready
around.
for execute.
That looks like all 5 of them. Yeah. All 5 of them are now down in this trench area. Over a minute still, though, so they have plenty of time.
Mozzie could come West Main and just start wrecking havoc.
Could indeed, unless air jabs are set up, which if I had to guess,
They are, yeah.
there is. Hatch is not open, by the way. But Mozzie does have a C4 to do exactly
Yes,
that.
he does. Try to shoot this out.
Draco's going to be playing
Get
in a
it.
very aggressive position. Oh, he won't pick up Merchant. Merchant will actually
Ooh,
pick him up.
nice.
Jumping in now to go for this plant. Goon gets picked up by Callout. This is looking very, very strong. There's nothing that Wands can do in this position. He can down one, kill another. Just doesn't manage to get the third. I would say that was a very strong attack from the side of Puppies and Kittens.
Yeah, you could almost say that Blind Bandits are struggling the same way that Puppies and Kittens are struggling on that master side.
It's very true. It doesn't look like basement is a site that they like very much.
Back up to master. Blind Bandits 1 on time. See if Puppies and Kittens here are learning a little bit. They might bring the Twitch.
No, Master was the ace from Draco.
Master was the ace, but they also stalled out because they couldn't get the claws.
That's true. It was more of a time win, but Draco just managed to pick up all the kills.
You managed to get that last kill at the last second, so bring in the IQ to find the claws.
Not messing around the second time.
Yeah, there was a decision whether or not to keep her, I believe, within the last 2 rounds.
Yes, I believe you're correct. What I'm excited about, what this is showing, these are going to be closer. These are going to be some close games.
Yes.
It is 5v4. Blind Bandits are a round away from guaranteeing overtime at worst. Puppies and Kittens are a round away from tying this up. Big, big round right here.
Which honestly, I would have expected a tighter match between Conspiracy and Night Owls last week, given that they're at the 4th and 5th spot.
Seconds remaining.
This is the matchup between the 3rd and 6th.
5
So
seconds to go.
interesting. Definitely know Puppies and Kittens have been scrimming. Blind Bandits, I'm not aware of anything they've been doing.
I don't know of any scrimming. I don't know, to be fair, of any team scrimming. I've been trying to.
It's a long season.
It's a very long season.
Yeah.
Blind Bandits, though, are definitely looking very strong. Merchant looking like he wants to get in here fast and deciding against it. Oh, he's running the AR. What's with people running the AR? The only person
AR's
who
not
ran...
bad.
No, the AR is, like, fine. Yeah, but, like, the LMG is significantly better.
Again, the people probably reading into the fact that because LMG's getting hit, they might be getting ready for LMGs to get hit across the board.
Entirely possible. But we do see this is a bit of a slow. What an aggressive stance! What the balls on Draco right there?
I mean, I'd have him too at 12 and 5.
Yeah, guess so. He's playing a very aggressive position. Oh, and just misses out on getting the head there. It does a lot of damage to the Hibana. If he kills the Hibana, this is a dangerous round immediately for the side of Puppies and Kittens. They cannot afford their Hibana dying that soon. Looks like Draco's
definitely don't want your hard breach entering the map first like that.
He didn't even enter the map. He just looked in a window. It looks like he's watching for defeat to help him get this stuff off the wall. Taking a lot of time here, though.
Acu needs to get her gadget out and start looking.
It does. Draco's going to play very aggressive with these feet holes. Oh, and he will get one on call out. Just runs out before the droning is complete. And there's no flank watch now, I don't think. I don't believe they got a single air jab down.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Ooh.
Really good. I guess Juan's... You know what? I guarantee what happened. I bet Juan's had his gadget on, and then IQ just... Oh, well, will you look at that?
It's a freebie.
That's a freebie. And now Defeat has no issues shooting this. Oh, he's trying to shoot the one in the hallway.
Yep. Stairs is through the concrete on the beam.
But it does look like they...
I'm not 100% sure where the Jaeger devices are. Oh, we got the one.
I think it's probably Merchant who ultimately shot that one. Oh no, there is an air jab down on top blue, it sounds like. Draco gets picked up by Hank. That's a huge pick. That's a C4 gone.
It's your VP as the things stand right now at 13-6.
Yep. Jay manages to pick up one. This plant's going down. Hank is not going to be able to finish it in time, but Toast managed to get down. It is now a 1v4. Very clean attacks coming out from the side of Puppies and Kittens now, and Wands won't pick up one.
Back of a team kill.
Oh yeah, Defeat does accidentally kill Hank. I hit the wrong button, I'm sorry. But tie game. Looks like you know, Chalet. It's an attacker-sided map. I didn't expect it to be... Ah, no. I kind of expected it to be exactly this attacker-sided.
I expected a little bit, but not by this much.
I mean, if this holds, we're probably looking at 4-2 halves, which is what you come to expect.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. I mean, obviously, there's plenty of time for stuff to happen here.
5-5. Things could... The way things are playing out right now, they're trading rounds back and forth, and right about now, Puppies and Kittens on a little bit of a streak.
If a
Whereas,
3-round win streak.
Yeah, Blind Bandits, the most they had was 2, and Puppies and Kittens, if I had to guess, Puppies and Kittens are heating up right now with how low they were on drone economy. They still managed to get the job done real effectively.
Right now, they still have all 5 of their drones in prep phase. It doesn't look like they're being hunted down as efficiently as they were before. They're going to set up the same rough areas. Kamas is now taking over the Cade, and it looks like Draco wants to get on this roam. I like the thought process here. Get your top frag out to cause more issues, because as we talked about previously, Puppies and Kittens were taking a lot of ground very fast. Oh,
Goon might be stalling out again.
that is unfortunate.
Yep, there it is. That's the safe.
Alright, no one dead in the first 15 seconds. Because he was lagging out around
50 seconds.
He was lagging out around like the 250 mark, even 255.
Yeah, around 250, yeah.
Alright, I'm waiting for them to stop. It's because we're rehosting. Which is going to be very unfortunate because it looks like they are going to win this round. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go ahead and get this set back up. And we will be right back for all of you guys. It's very unfortunate. I wonder what's going on.
We had that issue. It's Corbett's internet. There's nothing you can do about it. Just it happens. And
Alright.
there was one Villa match we had that was very specific because it kept lagging out. We couldn't rely on them for comms. The comms are coming in and out with the internet. And it was a mess.
Unfortunate. But anyway, we will be going into this rehost and we will be right back with you guys.
fine immediately. Approximately.
Yes. Play it out. Yep. Yep, they're all set on the operators. My notes. No? Yep. I saw all the. Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
I
bombs.
saw the same operators. Did not put names to them. My apologies. Right about now, if I'm Blind Bandits, I'm playing under the assumption that Orbert/Kingoon is going to be on the non-essential operators to executing and defending. S-
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yep. Talking about, he's got beepers, man.
Drone activated.
He's supporting himself with his own beepers. You know, baby, give me a call. Oryx is such a weird. His sole job is to just flank and be a nuisance. Yep. Thank you. Working underneath to find some of that. Worried about the vertical or main lobby door. Yeah.
Device
Oh.
planted. Position. Going live. All set.
All that noise would have been your cue.
Stay sharp.
Bomb
Oh,
located.
yeah, when things are getting exploded like that, he should have shot that out. There you go. He's waiting for the gunfire to cover it. Oh,
Swapping max.
can get the IQ still.
Flashbang.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
He shot a drone and got out.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
He's right back to it. Oof. For a punch hole. Nice job by the IQ.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser. 15 seconds left. Attackers are
Attacks.
activating the diffuser.
Claymore.
They really are. They're warmed up. They're ready to go. Their communication is probably a lot cleaner now than it was in that defensive half. Yeah. Which... So chat's saying right now they can't hear you. Can't hear you. Nope. That's what they're saying.
I did not unmute myself.
Attackers need to locate.
I
and
did
defuse
not
the bomb.
unmute myself on OBS.
You weren't saying anything too much important, right?
No, I was just saying, you know, typical. I was just talking out of my ass the entire time.
Chat, we're sorry. I have you up and running. And there's a lot going on that round.
There was a lot going on in that round. There was a lot indeed. Let me run through again real quick. Basically, if Gorbert disconnects again, doesn't matter. We're playing out the round. That resets come next map.
Yep.
Moving on.
And Draco was on a bit of a heater prior to that rehost, and that rehost may have bit him a little bit because he did not get anything.
Yes,
5
it is
seconds
very
to insertion.
unfortunate. It is very curious what we're gonna see here.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb.
Because this is blind Bandits have yet to win this bomb site. We'll see if they
Yeah, they
can
got
manage to
planted
win
twice in convincing manner,
this.
playing with the hatch open.
Yes, it does look like they're going to pre-open this hatch. Looks like trench door is already going to be shot open from the side of J. Looks like they're just going to do their big garage over setup, pretty standard. I mean, if you're Puppies and Kittens, you got to be feeling pretty good right now. Comets is just eagle peeking. Wanting just a head to show up randomly in his crosshairs. Oh, they know Draco is on those stairs now. They know he's up on West Main. And we already have a very aggressive push-up from Callout Expert. With an air jab, and then Draco will get downed. Unfortunate for him. Oh, and he's going to get droned out too. They're going to know that they're picking him up. Oh, but... Oh, that's unfortunate. The Yana is taken down by the Capcan traps. A lot of droning for people, not a lot of droning for utility.
Ooh, that's massive.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and that's a very interesting decision there by Merchant.
You have 7 drones available. Why are you doing that?
I don't know, but that's Diffuser down in a very awkward position. It should be able to be picked up fairly easily, though. But with Callout on such low HP, and pretty much all of the utility still in the pockets of the defenders on site, this has gotten increasingly rough for them. Looks like Hank is going to be playing aggressive here. If I'm Blind Bandits, you just hold. You just hold. You don't have to overpeak. You don't have to overswing. They don't have the ability to open that wall anymore.
Just force overtime.
Yep. If you sit and hold and take your gunfights, you will win the round.
Well, Mai has a ton of discs in his pocket right now.
And that's a
Good place,
pick.
Spoiler.
Yep.
Attackers
They will pick
recover
up
the
Diffuser now. I don't know what the plan here is, though. I guess it's Jay making a line here, hoping that the Cade won't notice, but the Cade of Comets does notice. Oh my goodness, but they fought back! All that's left now is Toast!
And he could play off the intel on the
He can indeed.
Maestro camera.
He can indeed. Callout has very low health. Jay has Diffuser in hand, and all that's left now is Toast. He's in a very awkward position here. They're going to know exactly where he is, and there's nothing he can really do about it. Yep, there it is.
3 stuns left. Yeah, 3 stuns left in no match. You could flash him out.
Oh. Oh, he managed to pick up one! Will he pick up the other? No, he just runs out of bullets, and Puppies and Kittens will take the first map! That's so unfortunate. Blind Bandits had that map in the bag, or at least that round in the bag. They were up 5-2 at one point. They had a 3-2 advantage with low HP. Nothing really open on the side of the Puppies and Kittens. And I mean, just good execute. Puppies and Kittens kept their heads down, and they just kept pushing, and they won it off of it.
Good performance all around.
Very, very good performance all around. We are going to take a slight little break here. Going to be just 5 to 10 minutes. We will move on to our next map, which is going to be Oregon. We'll be right back with you guys. All right, I made sure to unmute myself this time. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to map number 2. Let's go ahead and get right into it, and we can talk about the previous map while this new one is loading up.
I just muted myself. I had to sneeze.
Very nice.
We're back.
We are back. Russia. All right, that's interesting. We're going to Oregon. We do have Blind Bandits starting on the side of defense, Puppies and Kittens starting on attack, which if you're Puppies and Kittens, that's exactly what you want. You're carrying over that momentum from your attacking calf. I believe you said, was it 5 in a row?
It was 5 in a row, convincingly too. They managed to get the plant down 4 out of the 5, with the exception of the last one where they just went for kills in the middle of the attack. Or middle of the plant, sorry.
It is crazy. Looks like they're very strong attacking on Chalet. Any team that wants to try and take Puppies and Kittens to Chalet will need to keep that in mind. Ah, I just shot something across my desk. I don't even know what it was.
One of those teams mayhaps be yours.
Possibly. Perhaps.
So that's your ban standard in Oregon.
It isn't currently standard. Let's see if we get that Think a ban. Yes, indeedly
There it
we do.
is. It's a shame Thunderbird doesn't bring a little bit more to the table.
It is a shame Thunderbird doesn't bring a little bit more to the table, because I really like Thunderbird. Do you see a ban from Cade?
Cade for hatches. Makes that basement site a lot stronger, but we'll be seeing. So, Puppies and Kittens maybe banning a little bit there, knowing that they're attacking first.
Correct. I mean, Cade is just a good ban, period, on Oregon.
Yeah.
But then Mira is the last ban, which means Valk will be on the board.
Did not have that last time.
Did not know.
I think, in my opinion, I think Puppies and Kittens were struggling a little bit. They didn't bring a lot of intel operators on their defense path. It's off, so if you don't have any intel, you can't get comms going. Stuff like that.
Correct. Now we do see, it looks like we're going to start on that second floor. Comet's picking the Goyo, Hit Draco picking the Mute, Toast picking the Frost, Wands picking the Wamai, Gorbert not picking anything. They did tell me they were ready. There we go. Picking the Bandit. Defeat on the Yana, Jay on the Maverick, Merchant on the Sledge, Call Out on the Nomad, and finally Hank on the Habana.
Attackers need to locate.
Call Out's been putting a lot of work on that Nomad lately. I believe she finished the last map 5-1.
Sounds about right.
I think the last 2 rounds she got 5 kills.
Yeah.
Very well. We'll see. This is a more defender-sided map. This is the
All maps are defender-sided, right?
No.
No?
Coastline isn't. Hell, if you Coastline is in no way, shape, or form a defender-sided map.
10 seconds to insert.
I mean, no, it's not. I was trying to think of an argument that could be made.
Click the buttons.
Flicks.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's see where this attack is going to start from. It looks like it's going to start from tower side. They're going to do a 2-3 push. Jay is going to go with, it looks like, Defeat and Call Out to get open the attic wall, while Merchant and Hank are going to work on this master bedroom.
The Bonnet can work safely from that outside. Ooh, double Goyo. There you go.
This is very interesting, because that will explode. It won't do any damage to Merchant, but it will make him have to dip a little bit. It looks like he's going to go underneath. Oh, he's going to sledge open this window first.
Richard doesn't want to take any chances with that Goyo and just runs.
Probably not, no. They're going to
They're
get
playing deep in trophy there.
aggressive play. Going to try and prevent them from pushing in. Maybe they assume there's a Thermite, but there is Albana, so that's not going to make much of a difference. And that wall is going to get open. Attic is still being worked on here. Looks like slow going there. Call Out has made a rotate over to top main. Probably just looking to set up an air jab on that top main, make it so that they can't get anyone to come up.
We got C4 coming in from Swamp.
Perhaps. Was there a C4? I think that was just a frag nade to get the stuff off the attic wall.
No, in Swamp it looked like there's someone holding the C4. Yeah, Mute's sitting there on the C4.
Oh, yes.
He's
Probably
got all lined up too. He's sit in that same spot and toss Tachanka. Shamika's over.
Merchant on the sledge is going to make some rotations, make some things for them. I mean, this is set up. Not a lot of ground has been taken, but you don't need a lot of ground for top floor realistically. Oh, this could be interesting. Is that going to catch him? No, just explodes in midair and knocks out there. Knocks out the drone, actually. C4 won't get anything either. And now it looks like that mute is now going to be stuck.
Late opening the bunks angle into generator.
Toast is going to be the first pick. Draco takes a lot of damage from that Goyo, and he will get downed, it looks like, by Hank, who's just sitting over in closet the entire time. I don't know if they'll be able to pick up Draco, but Comets managed to pick up one onto Merchant. Ooh. Also, I just realized something very important. The person who has Diffuser is not over on that master bedroom side.
Oh. Got 30 seconds left. I need to figure out how to...
But Draco picks up Call Out. Combos picks up Defeat. Hank is pushing in. Will pick up one onto Gorbert, but he's such low HP, but so is everyone else as he picks up another. Wands will pick up one onto Hank. It's now all down to Jay, who will pick up one. He's only got 13 seconds, though. He knows where the other is, though. It's Wands. He'll see him, but he won't get it as Wands picks him up. I mean, holy... Can we have a relaxing round, please? Whew. Oh my goodness. Can we just have one round that's like over in the first minute?
This isn't ranked. None of that here.
Ow. But, important note, that is Blind Bandits' second defensive round win? Round win.
Round win, ooh.
Okay, no.
No oohs in chat? Okay.
We're not doing that. Gross.
Yeah, sorry.
You should be.
Go to church next Sunday.
You should go to church. I remember when all of the like churches thought that that one "Take Me to Church" song was like a gospel song. Do you remember that like little time period? I remember my church played that song, and all the teenagers were like looking around. Do they know what this song is about? Puppies and Kittens going to set up their drones. They've lost 2, but if there's one thing we've learned from Puppies and Kittens, it's that they can overcome a small little drone deficiency.
They can also come back from losing the first round.
Yep. This is a Puppies and Kittens are a resilient team, and I think that's where that playoff experience comes in.
Why? Because we have 3 maps.
If we go to
Long
map
series.
3, my voice is not going to exist tomorrow.
APS deployed and ready to go.
Not doing any sort of blitz strategy here. I'm not a fan of it. Throw it out and start over.
We'll see. There is going to be a new jammer set up in here trying to prevent these Flores drones. We'll see if he manages to get past it. He does, so he will knock out that barbed wire. And the Goyo.
And another drone by looks of it.
Possibly.
Like there was one going on.
That Flores drone won't get anywhere. Fun fact, I didn't actually know this at all. If you throw an impact on that drone, it destroys it. Even if it's in armored, like the tank stage.
I didn't know that either.
Apparently it does.
I thought it was... Oh, they did say it was bulletproof, so... Is that another one?
Wands is so afraid right now.
I would... Oh, yeah, the center of it is open, yep.
Alright, well, that is going to be it for the Flores drones. That is all 4 of them gone right out the gate. Archie gonna look for a pick, and it'll actually be Draco. Picked up, I guess from the hatch. It looks like he's gonna get naded. Yep. And that's the nade from Defeat. That is a huge opening pick for the side of Puppies and Kittens.
Draco was their hot gun. I think he had 16 at the end of things.
He did. Ooh, that's a very early Goyo pop. Callout is just gonna sit here, it looks like. Just hold down this pillar area and wait.
Draco's
power position.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start burning this. Looks like they're gonna be trying to push in. Just sprint through the fire. And Hank just pushing right up, but then he gets refragged by Comets, but they have control of Elbow. Oh, and that's 2 Flores!
No!
I don't know if that's going to buy them time to reinforce it. And they don't have a traditional hard breach anymore. C4 won't pick up Defeat, and neither will the gun of Comets.
Just like that, things swing.
Yep. Call out though is taken down. Goon as well. Toast manages to kill one. Oh, swing a little Toast.
Toast again.
Toast, you can see him. That's the planter down. They know where he is though. Oh, he's gonna get pinched from multiple sides. Once again, we see blind bandits. They either give up an early pick, and puppies and kittens, once they get that advantage, they do not give it up.
They're very disciplined.
They're very disciplined. They play very safe. They focus up. Their util work on those Flores drones could use a little bit of work, but ultimately it worked out, so it didn't make that much of a difference.
If you're not used to playing Flores on a regular basis, you're probably not going to have that type of coordination. Especially in rank, you're relying on a lot of safety from your teammates of covering and making sure you don't get swung and getting where things are. So.
Correct.
I'm going to go back to that basement site, though.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything necessarily wrong with that basement site. I think losing Draco early made a huge difference.
He was on site, too, which, as we mentioned last map, Oregon's one of those mid-sized maps you kind of want to greet the attackers and punch them in the face a little bit.
You do. Basement is one of those sites that you can very much afford to do just a full 5-man bunker. It is, in fact, a pro league strat to just do a 5-man bunker. It looks like the way that Draco's going to set this up now is going to be specifically to cause issues for this attack. He's going to open up that hatch, which even if no one plays it, that's something you have to drone. You can't just assume no one's up there.
5 seconds to go.
Toast has 2 kills, Comet has 3, Draco has 1, Wands has 2. It is Gorbert who is currently sitting at a 0. On the other side, Defeat has 3 kills, Jay has 2, Hank has 4. Hank is having himself, like I said, he's having himself a season. It looks like he's having himself a major too so far.
Bomb located by
I
attackers.
want to keep that momentum going from there we are. Punch him in the face. Just swing.
Oh, what an aggressive swing coming from the side of Hit Draco. And he's going to keep up the aggression. He won't pick up the Jackal. He will pick up the Jackal. He needs this kill. Even if you die here from... Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! I was going to say that was a worthwhile trade anyway with the pickup of the Jackal, but then he manages to pick up the Habana as well! Merchant does manage to pick up Wands, though, and he manages to pick up another. They didn't expect this aggression, and now Toast is gone. Comets picks up Callout, though. They know where Hit Draco is. Does Draco know where they are? Draco's gonna get aggressive. He will pick up Jay. And now all that's left is Merchant, who's now stuck. Whoop! Dip, duck, and dive. Merchant's all on his lonesome.
So you said you wanted fast matches, right?
I did. I wanted it over within a minute.
There you go.
Ooh, he manages to pick up Goon. It's now a 2v1. This is winnable, actually, from the position of Merchant. If he knows where Draco is. Oh my goodness. It could be an ace for Merchant. Now, Comets does have Diffuser, and Merchant has no health. Merchant has no health. He's going to hear this barricade go down. He's going to go for Diffuser. He's not going to win the gunfight, though, against Comets.
No. Not at that range. Not with the Vector.
Okay, these are stressful. Both teams came to play, though.
Yes.
Can't deny that.
Wow.
I don't like these. That round, though, like I did ask for that. I did ask for it,
and you got it. So you can't have it both ways.
I can't have it both ways.
I was about to comment as the Goyo went out to barricade that he had the C4. He could just toss that on the stairs somewhere to audio deter for the case. But instead, plays the numbers with the Vector. You want that fight with the Vector like that. You take that hip fire, you take that ADS all day, every day.
Right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
I
many
still can't
bombs
believe
as they
that
can.
that fadeaway shotgun hit that Draco got.
Yeah, that's when you know you're believing in the M80.
You believe in the shotgun, and the shotgun shall reward you. We're going to return to the top floor. It was not a dominant win by any stretch of the imagination for the defense last time. It came down to a 1v1. Both, actually, of the defensive wins have come down to 1v1s.
Looks like they are adapting a little bit here with one ADS dedicated to that window for Sledge. Because we saw him tuck nades in. They're bringing Wamai also. They didn't have that last time.
No, they did have Wamai. Wamai was Wansboro.
Okay, well,
The difference is the
Attackers'
alibi.
objective is to locate a bomb and
Last time
okay.
instead of alibi,
Maestro.
they had bandits.
yes, it was Bandit.
Come on, you can do it.
A little bit more room. You got this. There you go.
Alibi finally set up. They don't have a smoke this time, so not actually a ton of denial here. And it does look like, yep, they set up the head holes from attic looking into master. I am quite honestly not a fan of those.
That was an old, say old as in stage 1, but stage 1 G2 strat.
It looks
Varying
like,
degrees of success.
looks like
Jammer.
Sledge is not going to be down there. It looks like they've went ahead and they put Yana, and this first one, like we talked about, is going to get caught by that. If they have a my disc, now would be the time to throw it. Does not. It does get both the ADS
everything.
and the mute jammer.
Catching projectiles.
That is the worst case scenario for the side of the defense. Oh. He wants this Mav, but I don't think he'll get it.
Download Gorbert's going for the flank.
Yep. Is there an air jab set up? No, it does not appear so, but there is a drone. Don't know if there's anyone actually on that drone, as Defeat managed to pick up Comets early on. Looks like he's just holding an angle here. Ooh, that's a little scared.
That's a nice angle.
That's a nice angle. Gorbert looks like he's just going to go ahead and fall back. He's going to probably play around the white area, or maybe even flank up main. Flanking up main, there's definitely going to be air jabs there. And these are where those head holes come back to bite you. Because now, like, what do you do in bottom attic?
Flashbang is out.
Especially now, Merchant's playing that window. They're trying to drone it out. They know
The air
where
jab
Gorbert
triggered
is.
elsewhere. Yep.
He's just going to scamper right on back. It looks like, if I had to guess, he's going to come up white, which I think is the correct play.
Yeah. All that does is set some sort of doubt in the attacker's head that he might still be lurking.
Yep. Coming up white's definitely the correct play. Little bit of fear looking at these alibis. Like, are any of these real? But
Could shoot the meat jammer. Drone back.
none of them are. Draco's going to play underneath. He doesn't have a C4 in pocket anymore. So I'm very curious. I guess he's just planning on being aggressive here. Toast was playing very aggressive. Oh my goodness. Once again, we do actually see now the diffuser is going to be actually on the side of the master, who sprints in completely unstopped and is going to go for this plant. You got to take the swing. And he does. Goon manages to pick up the kill. That's diffuser down. Toast has been picked up by Jay. Draco on his flank manages to pick up 2 big ones. Almost a third, but he doesn't believe in the shotty. He does that second time. All that's down to Jay between Goons and Wands.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Jay does not have diffuser this time around. He'll take a little bit of damage. And he'll get taken down by Gorbert. Very strong
Blind
attack.
Bandits. Yeah, Blind Bandits win again on the top side. I think a little bit of a trend starting to happen here, I think, with Puppies and Kittens on their attacks.
They took a
on
lot of
Oregon
ground early.
specifically. Yeah, on Chalet, they were managing split pushes a little bit better. Oregon gets a little bit more trickier because of how linear the map can be, and unfortunately, once you're committed to it, you are committed to it. I think they need, if they go back to that site, close out the defensive half on the attack, they need to really focus up and just go for the armory take and the white stairs or the big window. Just really get a focused attack as opposed to that two-pronged.
I'd potentially
Still
agree with
out
that.
there.
It's tricky
Yeah,
because they did get the opening pick that previous round.
Yeah.
They got the opening pick onto Comets, which is a big pick because Comets has been playing well on this map. And they even, like, they got, in a 5v4, they were able to get their planter down pretty safely in sight. There wasn't a C4 able to stop. The only way to stop them was that white swing, and they just pulled off that white swing. They didn't set up another air jab in case of a flank. I don't know if they had one, to be fair. They didn't have a drone anymore underneath after Gorbert's. I believe he shot all of the drones that were on the flank watch. And I believe Draco just came up and killed the cover.
And again, Jackal's available for that roam. Their drone economy is good. It's just struggling a little bit with that containment.
Right. I'm very... It's odd because Puppies and Kittens have been a team that has definitely enjoyed doing rushes when they feel like they need to either take the momentum back from the side of the defense. And this is a site usually that you would rush. In fact,
It is
I've seen them
playoffs.
rush it.
It is playoffs. You want to have a couple different looks in your pocket. A lot of, have a couple things practiced.
That is true. It is also true. Doing it in like a best of one in the regular season, it's entirely different from the playoffs. But at the same time, they're up a map.
Yeah.
It will look like they'll be taking fast control of this top floor. So I didn't even notice. Is this kitchen meeting? It is. Alright, so it is kitchen meeting. It is not kitchen dining. Some holes going to be made underneath to be able to watch the walk-in of this Mav, and it looks like it's freaked Jay out just ever so slightly.
Changing mags!
Comet's taking some damage, probably from a frag grenade. Comet's in it. This is a very interesting defense. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's spread out a bit. It's made it so that you hold all of your directions. I mean, Draco is just watching underneath right now. If anyone walks in and he catches them, that's a dead player with how hard the ump hits. Comet looks like he's just gonna head back to site. Another thing I like of having the Aruni on the roam is that you can set up these castle barricades and they can tear it down with just one punch.
One punch, yeah. It's a very quick retreat on her part if she does that.
Oh no! They now know he's watching. And they will be watching now as well.
Pull out the shorty.
Do it!
Do it. It's easier.
No balls. Griffin seems to be aware that there's someone here close to him. Oh, that's unfortunate timing for both parties. Oh my goodness! Gorbert is not having fun anymore. Seems to just be waiting. This attack is completely stalled out.
Yes.
Is one big thing I'm noticing. They don't have the control that they seem very comfortable with. I mean, they do have control of Attic, but they know Gorbert's up top. They really have nothing control past that. They haven't gotten the wall open on stage.
No Yang, no Osa, which is a typical pick for this site also.
Right.
They have 4 drones on the field. Nothing.
Right.
So I haven't seen anyone pick a drone out in recent memory.
I haven't either, and it looks like Defeat will be the first one down right now by Gorbert, who's retaking this position up top.
10 seconds
Ooh,
left.
and all 3 over there on the other side right now. Comet's managed to pick up Jay. Could go for the flank. It doesn't look like he can even make it through the hole. It won't matter. Toast manages to pick up 2. We're seeing some strong defenses from the side of Blind Bandits. I mean, just the problem we have to look at here is we said this once. They were up 5-2. Puppies and Kittens were able to win 5 straight attacks. We'll see if they can do something similar on Oregon once they get to the stronger half.
This is Blind Bandits' 3rd round win in a row, which they managed their best of themselves. They only managed to get 2 previously. So
Right, that is very true.
picking up a little momentum here. I think they're warmed up. Things are looking good, but then again, it was a 4-2 split, so we'll see. Bring up the scoreboard real quick.
I can indeed.
Okay, so Callout is on the board, which is good because Callout owns Norway and Scrims, I've been told. I know she was playing out that last map, or last round without a kill, so she finally got on the board. And as we know, the most difficult kill to get is the first one.
Right. I mean, that's one of the... I would say probably the most difficult thing mentally to keep in mind is not worry about your kills. Every round is a new round. It doesn't matter how many total kills you have. It matters how many kills you get in any given round. Like, I don't care. Like, ultimately, if you die 12 times, but you also have 12 kills, like, in regulation, you've got to kill every single round.
Yep.
You've done your job.
5 seconds
Well,
left before
I mean,
insertion.
depends on who you are, obviously.
it's very G2 of you, and I don't approve. The quote Doki on Twitter, you can see that. He said, I got my 1, I did my job. No, there's a little bit more to that. In theory, yes. You'll win out on defense.
It
but
depends on how you get your 1, I guess I should clarify. If, like, you get it, but you're, like, carrying the diffuser, or you're the hard breach and you die, that's all 3 ADSs gone.
That was quick.
It was very quick. I don't like this.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
So Draco still has 2 jammers in his pocket, so somewhere along the line, the defense got a little.
I think what likely happened is that he was just a little slow in putting down that mute jammer. but it doesn't matter. That's full control of elbow for the side. Puppies and Kittens right out the gate.
Launching drone.
Can they convert it, though? Minute left. 5v5. Oh,
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left, sorry.
2 minutes.
5v5.
Ah!
Whoa! That is unfortunate because that shotgun, I feel like, should have killed him.
It should have, but he heard the grenade get pulled and he didn't.
Ooh, and he picks up the kill. That's a huge swing. There's no smoke on the board. Not only that, there's a man advantage. Never mind.
Yeah.
There was. Whoop. Sees the head right
back
there.
out. Or the advantage again doesn't pick up the diffuser.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Doesn't hear the air jab already set up on the door. Almost catches call out mid reload. This is highly, highly unfortunate as call out sets up that air jab once again. Doesn't matter as Comet, who's on a tear, picks up Jay. Now it's down to a 2v3. We have seen Hank and call out though win these rounds before.
Have.
Oh, there goes call out. But there goes Toast.
Oop.
It's now 2v1. Hank now in a very difficult position. They know where he is, though. Oh, Comets will just miss his head. They know where he's running to, though. And Draco will pick him up. 5-1 defensive half for the side of Blind Bandits. Can they convert it now? It's weird, because it feels like the first map was Puppies and Kittens pick, but it wasn't. Blind Bandits chose Chalet. And this feels more like the Blind Bandits map pick.
There could be a little mental going into play. I definitely think that kitchen meeting site threw Puppies and Kittens off. And from then on out, it probably messed with their mental in that 6th round. So if you're looking to close things out 4-2, oh crap, they went this site. That puts extra pressure on for the 6th round. You will really want to win that round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
If
as they can.
one of the benefits Blind Bandits has, and that in order to even force overtime, Puppies and Kittens will have to win a tertiary site at some point.
Yes. So, to that point, I think you go tertiary site first, get that off the bag.
I don't know. It's weird. You definitely want the momentum back if you're Puppies and Kittens, so I think you do go the stronger sites first. Because if you win these 2 in a row, that's 5-3. That's much more manageable. That's much more, all right, guys, we can afford to drop this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if you go a tertiary site right off the bat and you lose
That's true, too. Yeah.
that's pressure even on the easier
Attackers must
sites.
locate and defuse a bomb.
We saw a little glimpse of it that last round. We saw glimpses of it throughout. Sometimes you need a little something to play for.
Agreed. Let's see. Very similar with this ADS set up. This first nade's going to come up. It's going to get caught by that ADS. Oh, the C4 goes out! It won't catch Comets. Does the nade get the wall?
Yes,
it will.
it does.
That's a
ADS and two bandit batteries, but the mute jammer goes down.
The mute jammer does. They're going to mute trick the wall. That's kind of funny. Do they have more fret? They don't have any more nades to get that stuff off the wall, so they will have to have Draco go underneath.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of damage done by that on that bandit. Now Hank is only at 50 HP, less than actually, and the wall is open.
Looks like Bandit wasn't in place to trick it actively because he still has 2 in his pocket.
I think he was in place to trick it. He took damage from that first impact.
The impact, yeah. Then couldn't.
It's just, you don't feel safe anymore at that point.
Oh no, but they got the jammer down first on it, which is good. But
Yep.
obviously the bandit battery is preferred.
Toast takes some damage. Hank is looking to get aggressive here because he knows in a straight-up gunfight he has got very low health. He needs to try and get a kill early. Oh, I did not even realize.
I didn't either.
Oh. That's unfortunate. He will just take the kill, won't even go for the interrogation. Good call from Defeat. I guess there wasn't an air jab setup, or the silenced pistol shot it. One of those two things happened, but that's a man advantage in the favor of Puppies and Kittens.
Cav with a Valkyrie can be very deadly.
And with a Valkyrie can be deadly indeed. Comets is going to work to get this open. Diffuser is in the hands of the ace over on Master's side. And look who's getting aggressive in closet. Also, is the audio a bit weird for you too?
It is. It's coming in and out, but I know there's not a lot of shooting going on, so.
Is true. Hank playing very aggressive in the situation. I don't know if he's been droned out. I don't think he has been. He won't be. And he will win the gunfight, and that's Diffuser down, and that's Ace gone. It's now a 3v5. Jay will get picked up by Comets, though. This is still winnable from the side for the side of Blind Bandits. Oh, but Merchant hits a beautiful shot on the Comets. Wands is outside. Draco is just creeping up. I don't think he's aware that call-out's right there. Oh, but Colin's going to miss a couple shots, and that LMG is unrelenting. But Wands is going to pick up defeat. It is now a 2v2. Very low health, though.
20 seconds left, and Bandit still has case control.
Yep, and Merchant's going to pick up a big, big kill. Wands is going to jump in the window. He doesn't have Diffuser, can't go for this plant. Bandit still has case control. Merchant's playing alongside him. Hank will pick up the kill. Hank with the aggressive play is honestly what wins this round for Puppies and Kittens.
Yep. Real quick, the overlay, I believe, is not updated.
I don't have control over that. That's actually controlled by the like the website, and I don't have any way to input that the first map is over.
Ah, there we go.
And I believe the commissioner currently is out on the town tonight. So do you see that Cav? That Cav, I believe, has gotten 2 kills, maybe 3.
Definitely one.
The Cav is dangerous.
Cav is dangerous.
I mean, total over the last 2 maps.
Yeah, but it worked when you want them. When you want the kills coming, it's good. Now, picking Cav twice back-to-back rounds like that is a choice you can make.
It is a very interesting choice. We will see. If I'm on the side of Blind Bandits, I'm getting a little antsy, and I want to get this round win. I don't want this going to. We have to win this tertiary site guarantee overtime now.
And Puppies and Kittens credit, bringing that Cav could assist them very well with that burning clock, because the Bandits, as things stand right now, coming up to the 7-second mark, have not brought Jackal.
Not at all.
5 seconds to insertion.
Jackal can be very good at clearing out the entirety of West Side, real damn quick, getting in.
Good. It looks like the place that Defeat is going to set up is going to be all the way back over in Small Tower. We will keep an eye on that.
Is anyone looking to attack from that side, though?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to try and do... And here's the other big thing. There's not a mute. There is a Mozzie, and it looks like a pest has already been snagged by that Mozzie.
That,
or
is... Yep.
There's not a mute jammer, and they're going to get that sheet. Oh, Mozzie pest. I was confused why it disintegrated. But this is a lot of drones getting used just for elbow right now. I guess they're trying to flood it. But now they will get that shield.
There you go.
Shield will be got, and there's nothing that can be done about it as they try to drone this out. Oh, Jaeger's head was seen. He's going to be playing those bottom stairs. He takes a little bit of damage from the frag nade. He's playing a very aggressive position here. He's got an ADS.
Just 5 staggered for elbow. That is 6 of their drones out. Cav looking to go down big tower.
Callout's going to be watching Freezer. They've got 2 people now sitting and watching this side. There's 3 drones total left on the side of Blind Bandits. They do have full control at this point. They're going to get this wall open now. This is a funnel, though, is the main problem.
Yep. Cav is upstairs. Good play spoiler on.
Cav is upstairs. Mozzie swings out, does some damage to Toast. Will yeet out the C4, then it will get shot before any damage. Merchant swings off of it. Wands manages to pick up Defeat, so this is still a 4v4, but Toast has taken so much damage. ADS will catch that frag nade, and Jaeger will get away. No, unfortunate timing. Merchant being able to get out of that position with his life makes this incredibly difficult now. Comets is just getting really aggressive. He picks up one, almost picks up another. Hank manages to get picked up by Goon. This is now very winnable. It's a 2v4. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay is retaking elbow, and they don't have anyone watching. They have an air jab set up, but no one's actually watching elbow right now, and he picks up one. Goon gets down. Wands manages to pick up the other. Toast picks up call out. Bandits win the round. It gets a little dicey, but they have secured map point. Or I guess they haven't secured map point. They have made it so this next round is for map point. It is not for match point. Much better attack from the side of Blind Bandits.
Yes.
I think, anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's where we see. I think mute. But that if they had a mute instead of that cav, that shield and elbow probably doesn't get taken away.
Speaking devil, there's defeat on the mute for basement.
Yep. Yeah, if that C4 had gone off, if no one had shot that C4, that would have 100% been at minimum, probably 2, because of how low health Toast was, and how Gorbert was literally directly in front of it. But now we see Puppies and Kittens. Let's see if they can force this to more rounds, or let's see if Blind Bandits are going to force us to be going to Cafe. I'm very excited. This is why best of 3s are so good.
See a lot of play come out from everyone.
A lot of play come out from everyone. You know, this isn't just a one and done. This isn't just, okay, we fumbled that first map, it's over now. This is a, alright, we fumbled that first map, heads up, boys, let's go into the next one.
Yes.
That is what I love to see. This is making me excited to play. I just want to play now.
Torn. I'm glad I'm out of the playoffs just because of how hot it is up here right now in the attic. So, I know my mental, I wouldn't be able to handle a best of 3 in heat after working all day in the air conditioner not being on up here.
That is fair. It looks like they're gonna chuck a nade first to get off any pests, but that ends up destroying.
Sacrifices a drone and they're down 3 already.
Yep. This Floros drone's gonna come in. That mute jammer is going to stop it.
Shoot that. There you go.
Yep.
Safer there.
Yep. Looks like Merchant's gonna be playing in that exact same position. This mute jammer, this Floros drone is not going to be stopped. Does that get it? It does not. No.
Got up on the wall.
This is so many drones being spent.
Another drone.
So many drones being spent. And that's going to be stopped as well. At this point, you just kind of need to rush it. You either need to rush it or you need to decide to go somewhere else, and it looks like that's where Draco has decided to go.
Yeah.
Comets is going to try and get Merchant out of this power position here. Does not succeed.
It's a situation there where having a Monty would be beneficial. You just walk in and force the smoke out.
Fade away shot from Merchant manages to pick up the kill onto the ace of all things. Draco does pick up defeat though. Oh, he sees the head of the Mozzie and he'll get it! He'll get the J! He'll get the J. He'll get J! Now this is very winnable for the side of Blind Bandits, and it looks like they've decided, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. Let's just rotate. Probably going to leave Wands to lurk on this back side. Going to set up a flank drone for Gorbert to watch. And they're going to get ready, it looks like. They don't seem to know, though, that Callout is playing right here. Hank is rotated over as well to play Closet. One thing they do know, at least, is that there's not going to be many ADSs on this side, as Toast just walks right in.
Real aggressive.
Callout picks up 1. Or Draco picks up 1, sorry. He's at a 3K right now. Hank picks up 1 onto Toast. That's Draco down. All that's left now is Wands. And he'll get picked up by Merchant. Oh, the post plant just barely doesn't work out for Blind Bandits. And a kill from Hank will push us to another round.
Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
Taking any gunfight, even with an LMG, even with that AK with all of those bullets. It's crazy to see.
Taking care of Charid here. Got a sub that came through from Dilly. Who's mythic? King Goon is mythic.
Thank you for the sub, King Dilly. Is that stupid beer joke or whatever? Well, remember
Beer
those
joke?
Bud Light commercials? Or Bud what with the castle
Dilly.
or whatever?
Dilly.
Dilly
Yeah.
Dilly.
Best commercials. Surprising.
Attackers need to locate
No
and
Bud Light
defuse
commercials this
bomb.
year at the Super Bowl.
I did not notice. I didn't watch much
Yeah,
of the Super
well, no,
Bowl.
in the upcoming one.
Oh, in the upcoming one.
They chose not to renew the contract, so it'll be the first Super Bowl in something like 30 years without Bud Light commercial.
Interesting. I wonder why they didn't renew the contract. Because I
don't
mean,
know.
the Super Bowl
I'm excited.
The Super Bowl is still like the most watched event of the year, sports or otherwise. do see that. It's still weird to me also, Pizza Hut is not the official sponsor, or
10
Papa
seconds
John's
to
or
go.
whatever it is, isn't the official sponsor
Yeah.
of the NFL anymore. It is
Caesars is.
Little Caesars.
5 seconds.
Caesars.
Which means we're gonna, instead of hearing Pizza Hut, the official sponsor of the NFL, we're gonna hear Little
Pizza
Caesars.
Pizza. No, it's Pizza Pizza.
Oh, they're just gonna say Pizza Pizza?
Yeah, it's Little Caesar Pizza Pizza because it's the Little Caesar, dude. I'm a marketing guy. You have to know these things.
Didn't Little Caesars,
It's
wasn't
on
it
the test.
Wasn't it Pizza Pizza originally because they actually gave you 2 pizzas for like the price of one?
Probably. I don't know that much about it. You're more of a nerd than me.
I am a nerd. Looks like...
Blind Bandits bringing the Jackal. Help them out with the clear.
Yep, Defeat is just gonna be sitting up here. Sitting up in small tower. Ooh. I don't know if they know he's here. It doesn't look like they know he's here. Oh, he's not gonna get the kill though. No, and he's just gonna run away. Does a lot of damage to Wansboro though.
What's bro? It's gone already. Excuse me.
Such low health. They do drone out that ADS, so they are aware that they can't just shoot stuff in the classroom this time around. Comets, it looks like he's gonna do a solo adventure over an attic. They now know that Jaeger's playing very aggressive in Trophy.
Dilly Dilly is where the name's from, by the way.
It is what?
It is from where the name's from.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Cultural references. I'm good at those. Sometimes.
I get that. Time.
I haven't watched that movie in forever. These bandit batteries, by the way, are still in place. It looks like some bandit tricking was done even after that ash charge went up from underneath. Trying to make
Trying
sure
to find
that
if
it
it's a
would be-
Cade pod. There's no Cade on the board.
I think they're just trying to figure out where they are right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
and he gets picked up by Hank. Hank gets aggressive
big
on those
one.
holes. That is a very big pick. That's Draco, who has been very strong for the side of Blind Bandits. Defeat is still just lurking under here. He's going to hear that
Yep.
garage get punched once. It looks like it's just going to be a hard attic push at this point in time. It looks like they're just full taking away.
Ooh.
Gotta make sure he knows where Defeat is, and they know where Defeat is. He's gonna be playing underneath right now in meeting.
Get shot from the wall there.
He could indeed. I think he's just making the assumption that there's gonna be nothing there. Merchant does pick up comments. That's a big pick.
Feet looking to play real aggressive here, coming back up on the Jackal.
Weber picks up one. He picks up a second. This is now a 3v3, even though it is incredibly low health. Oh, but he does get picked up. Hank manages to pick up the down. That C4 is probably going to kill. Nope.
Nope.
Does not make it over.
Got hung
Very
up.
low health P though. Low HP, and Hank
11
is just gonna swing and
seconds.
picked it up. Wands is such low HP as well. That is gonna do it for that round. I mean, hey, Puppies and Kittens, you just need 2 more and overtime.
Yep. They did defuse that last round too, so they know that they can do it if they have to do it. And they are doing it.
Yep. Both of these maps have been tightly contested. Blind Bandits taking an early lead, and then Puppies and Kittens just clawing their way back.
And like you said, kitchen dining, they're going to have to win a tertiary. Here we are.
On that tertiary. They have to win this.
They have to win tertiary to force OT.
Well, just to have the opportunity. Even if they win this,
Yeah.
they'd have to go back to that basement, which they did lose once.
And they also, they won topside both times. So yeah, they have to go there, or they have to go kitchen meeting.
Let's see what they end up going. This is the tertiary site. They have gone with dining kitchen. It is ultimately down to personal preference, which one you prefer. I think overall, people think that meeting is stronger. I think it just depends on your setup and you're comfortable, and how comfortable you are.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see players stalling out with taking topside control for kitchen. However, just jump right in and go for it. You can get a lot of vertical control and then a slow grind to lose it out.
Yep. I mean, pretty
Defensive
much.
side.
Once you get small tower control, if you get shower hallway control as well, there's really not much the defense can do.
Attackers are heading
Forcing them back really far.
You need to get control of shower though.
Yep.
You cannot afford to let a player sit in shower still. So we'll see what Blind Bandits have cooked up to try and work their way through this defense. They know that this is a shower setup. Looks like they want to even get a little... Yep,
Impact trick going on with the...
One thing I do also realize is that we don't have a Jaeger. It is just Womidisc's stop utility. They just go ahead and work on opening everything. They are aware that small tower's clean. I wonder if there's going to be someone with a C4 waiting. No, it does look like Hank is playing way off-site with his C4.
Stay clear!
Comets is going to open up that top easily, which ultimately will open up the wall as well and give him a long sight line. But Draco is picked up first by Defeat. That's a huge opening pick. Wands is now aware that there are people on site. Oh, what an aggressive spot for Defeat. He doesn't get punished for it. Manages to just scurry away a little bit.
Reloaded!
I think Wands is just going to sit up here and watch these people up in kids' dorms? Whatever it's called.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, Wands needs to be a little aggressive on the Jackal. Last round, we saw him kind of scamper around a little bit with no real sense.
That
He's droning.
He's open. Oh, Gorbert's is pushed up so very far. The problem is, if Defeat just plays this well now, he's just going to... He's not going to be really giving anything. He shows himself, and Gorbert misses the shots. He's going to impact trick. Jay pick up Wands. That
You're
is
relying
all,
on the Thermite.
That is all of the Selma charges gone. All that's left now for Hard Breach is going to be, as you said, that Thermite. They have no real way of getting into this site, to be honest. Oh, but Gorbert's gonna go for it. Won't even pick up one as he gets double swung by Hank and by Defeat in that showers. That power position, Defeat not getting taken out in that showers is ultimately what is going to cost the round, I think, for the side of Blind Bandits. They have yet to even get a single kill with 37 seconds left. They have just completely stalled out. They won't pick up Defeat still. He'll pick up one. Oh, he just runs out of bullets. But it won't matter as Hank picks up another.
Flawless round.
A flawless round. I'm gonna say we're going to overtime. That's my prediction.
That's what you want coming into, point for OT here. You want a flawless round, a lot of confidence, and something we didn't see a whole lot of from Puppies and Kittens up to that round was crossfires, taking man advantage to swing a person. They're playing real smart now. That's the third round in a row. Feet, I imagine, is deciding whether or not to go with the Cav. Valk can pick up a little bit more intel.
It is very, very interesting. But we'll see.
Attackers need to locate
This is it. Force overtime. If they do force overtime, Puppies and Kittens will start on defense.
Could carry that momentum for them.
Could carry that momentum for them. They'd have their choice of sites again. All sites would be open back up. I think if you're playing Bandits, you need to win this round. You cannot let this go to overtime.
No.
Because that would be 4 rounds in a row for the side of Puppies and Kittens going into that overtime. That's a lot to overcome.
Potentially staring at a map 3.
Yep.
You have to shake that mental going in.
5 seconds to go.
Is the Muse shooting out the tarps?
Yes, so you do that because it changes the sound. It's a lot easier to hear footsteps without the tarps.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Well, I might have that mixed up. It might actually be more difficult to hear footsteps without the tarp. But I can't imagine that you would shoot them out as the defense.
Yeah, without reason.
Yeah, without a valid reason. And I feel like making it more difficult to hear footsteps isn't ideal.
Well, they could be, tucking in the Mozzie pest. Maybe? I don't know.
Yep, that's a
Drone.
Mozzie pest picked up. It will be shot though, so it's not the end of the world. But a
Down
mood
3
jammer.
already.
Yep. Merchant's going to be playing in a very similar position here. That Fragnade is going to pick up that Mute Jammer. I don't think it picked up the other one. It did. There's no more Mute Jammers on that shield, but they don't have a Flores. We have Draco just walking right in. Almost manages to pick up Hank, but Hank manages to win out the gunfight. Such low HP now, though, on that smoke. It's a dangerous
Placed their
position.
last Mute Jammer.
Device ready.
Indeed. There is no Flores to be able to knock out that shield, though. With Draco knocked out already, their top frag Wonder what the plan is. You do have smoke on very low HP. Hank probably won't be able to survive another gunfight unless it's taken on his terms. Defeat roaming around. I don't know if they know that he's in the meeting here. I don't think they do. Oh, but Gorbert manages to pick up the kill. That is huge. Because that is going to be CC hatch open. Or E-box hatch, sorry, not CC hatch. Merchant's going to take a bit of aggression here. Barricade off bunker, and it sounds like it's going to be reinforced off as well. It will be. Jay manages to pick up Toast. That's a big pick. Such low HP on both sides now.
Maybe Merchant could play spoiler, just sit in that pocket, not play aggressive right now, because they don't. Good chance the attackers don't know about.
I think they do know about it because Merchant did take a little bit of damage there, but I don't know what the attackers' plan here is. If they just drop, Merchant's already back there. Oop. That is
unfortunate. Yeah.
The exact reason why that occurs as well is because there is a Valcam right here. There's not many options left for the side of Blind Bandits. The aggression I don't hate, but with no follow-up at all, and then Jay just picks up another. We are going to overtime. Just think of how different this round would have looked. Jay picks up another. That's a 4K for Jay to get us to overtime. I mean, these defenses
on the heels of a fourth round in a row.
Yeah. 5-1 defensive halves from both sides.
Yep.
We'll see. Blind Bandits do start on that attack. Puppies and Kittens are going to go to second floor. That's a risky. That is risky.
All.
Then again, they have gone 2-0 on top floor. They went, I believe they went, what, 2-1 on bottom?
They went 1-1. They went 1-1 on top. Basement, they went 3 times and they won it
I don't
twice.
think they won it 3 times. They've only lost 1 defense.
Yeah, that was on basement.
Yes, it was on basement. So
Yeah, because Case got planted in basement twice on Puppies and Kittens.
they've gone twice to this top floor. They've won it both times. If I'm the side of Blind Bandits, I mean, what do you do at this point? Do you just rush at this point?
It's a different look. It's not a bad idea. I know on their defensive side, there's a chance, like you said, they're 5-1 on the attacking side. I think they just pull teams on the attacking side outside of the basement. They just need to make a concerted effort and just focus their attacks. Because all too often they're stretching out too far and doing too much.
That is true. That is true. We will see now what happens in the first overtime of this major.
Yeah, we didn't have any sort of chance at much.
Nope, this has been a much closer game. Looks like a pretty similar setup to before. Defeat is going to be playing over in Small Tower. Bring the Cav instead of the Malusi. We've got Jay
No
on
Zofia.
No
No Zofia, no Ash.
No Zofia, no Ash, so they're going to rely exclusively on these frag nades. They do have quite a bit of them, though.
Yep.
They do know that there's that mute jammer on the wall.
Happy Towel.
Oh,
will be
remember what I said. That this
About
might
a
be
rush,
just a
yep.
rush. This might be exactly
Looking
what we see
for-
here. And they don't have anything to stop this. Jake gets picked up. They immediately take control of Attic.
A bomb has been located.
And they have the B site free for the most part.
Oh, Hank manages to pick up the refrag. Now they need to get this diffuser across. If they get that diffuser into kids, that's huge.
The mute's out of position. They just go in.
Oh, that's a big pickup from Hank. Hank has been clutching these positions. Merchant's gonna swing and pick up another. No, so much going the way of Blind Bandits, and they just slip it away. They get too scared. They had so much control, and they just didn't push up off of it. That is rough. Rough if you're Blind Bandits. Oh, but Merchant Man, or Gorbert picks up a freebie. He picks up a second. This is suddenly very winnable for the side of Blind Bandits. All that's left now, you do have wands, and it's a 1v2 now. Call Out picks up one. It's down to Call Out versus Gorbert. IGL versus Sub. Oh, Call Out's taking this very aggressive. They will know where he is thanks to those Valk cams. Oh. And it's a trade!
Defender wins that.
Defenders win it off of the trade! Oh my goodness. Call out plays that exactly how they need to. Gun up, head level, SMG 11 just shoots too fast.
Rate of fire at the range.
Yep. And we're going map
Back.
and match point for Puppies and Kittens. If they win this round, they move on.
Yep. Kid Storms. Here's Zofia. Hibana. Goyo worked out well for Bandits. Alibi worked out for Gorbert with the rate of fire.
Attackers need to locate and
Did we will see now. I think that last attack definitely looked the best from Blind Bandits. I think they just stalled out just a little. If they keep pushing, they keep being aggressive, they have kids control pretty much entirely.
Yeah.
They go get that plant down, there's nothing the side of Puppies and Kittens can do. You have window control, you're good. But they just stall out. They let that C4 go out. Merchant gets that swing and picks up that kill. And now, you know, Puppies and Kittens, they just need one more round. And the other thing is,
seconds left before
even if Puppies and Kittens end up losing this overtime,
5
it
seconds
doesn't,
left.
like, they have another map.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb.
Yes, they do.
As Blind Bandits heads on to overtime. Their defense, their only defense of overtime.
Mag is ready. Let them.
This goes. It looks like we're going to see some fast movement from the side of Puppies and Kittens. Hank, by the way, sitting at 17-8. He has been
Hank.
the Puppies and Kittens MVP this
Yes,
so far.
he has. Draco. Draco's also not let up off the brakes either.
No, he has not. Oh. So those two frag grenades will fly through and not ultimately get the bandit battery off. They do have the Zofia, who I'm sure... Oh, none of the explosive utility left is over on Master side. It's all over on Attic right now.
Just give up on Attic, go elsewhere. Get your rotate hole open and just run.
Let's see, Gorbat's gonna go plant small tower. Comets is gonna get aggressive on those map holes made.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would be very careful, Comets. That's an LMG. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do much, but just hold down the trigger. Gorbu takes a very aggressive swing out. We'll see. Merchant's getting a little aggressive as well. He doesn't have the head holes to play off of this time. It looks like we're going to see a bit more of a turtle defense from the side of Blind Bandits.
Draco looking for that late rotate out, a big
Very aggressive by Toast here. Hank takes a bit of damage.
vector.
Vector just does. It just tickles a little bit.
At that range, yeah, it tickles.
Defeat slowly pushing up. Doesn't feel comfortable, doesn't feel safe, wants to fall back a little bit. Wants to make sure that there's no one sitting in meeting probably on that hatch, which is a good call because we do see, I believe it is Gorber.
Yep.
There's an air jab set up there. I would hit the air jab. Oh, he does manage to get the air jab. Push up, they don't know you're there. He managed to pick up one, that's a huge opening frag. That's call out gone. Comets is still watching this Attic push. He could pop that Goyo at any moment. But he just won't, and he'll get picked up by Defeat. Defeat just sees him and cakes him out. That Goyo canister's still there. Oh no! Juan's managed to pick up one on a Merchant.
No.
Defeat picks up a second on a Draco, but such low HP. Picks up a third onto Toast. That LMG is hot right now. That diffuser is going down.
Down.
Oh, Defeat will be downed as well, though. They need to stop this diffuser. They don't. They do. But Jay picks up 2, and Puppies and Kittens win both maps. Well,
2-0.
2-0.
An overtime in there. Not expecting that. I was expecting more back and forth here to go to a third map.
I was really hoping we go to that third map, but Blind Bandits just ran out of steam.
Strong performance though from Puppies and Kittens. 4 of the 5 players hit double digits. The call it expert pulling up duty cameras.
Yep. That was a hell of a game we just saw. Can't really
That
complain
was-
about it.
as amazing as the first series was at a 7-1-7-0, this was equally as amazing for the technical aspects.
Yep. That was a much more clean, that was a much more team-oriented game. It was crazy.
Good stuff. That's what you want to see in playoffs.
It is exactly what we want to see in playoffs. So let's go back to our bracket real quick, which I realize you can't see right now, actually. So our bracket, that puts Puppies and Kittens on a date with Vivid Polar in the next round, and that sends Blind Bandits down either to play Night Owls or we don't know. Probably to play Night Owls.
Who's Vivid Polar's team?
Who's Vivid Polar's team? That would be my team.
Your team. That's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have to find a caster because I can't host, but I can sit here and talk.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll try and get that scheduled as soon as possible. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here in the booth. Next up, we got ROAS versus Team Conspiracy, Puppies and Kittens versus Vivid Polar, and Night Owls versus Blind Bandits. That's what I'm assuming, anyway.
Safe one.
Yeah. All right, we will see all of you guys later.
Oh.